Hi, my name is Alex Liu. I'm glad that you came to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 steps on how to use forum marketing to get lots of traffic to your blog or website. Okay, let's start with the first step. Step 1. Pick some related forums. Okay, before you start posting anything on the forum, you should choose a forum that is related to your topic. You can use two free forum search engine to do that. The first one will be boardreader.com, boardreader.com. The second the second forum search engine will be boardtracker.com, boardtracker.com. Okay, you can simply key in the key you can simply type in your keywords and then do a search, and then it will pull out a list of forum posts and related forums. Okay, so the next step will be setting up your signature. Okay, before you start posting anything as well, you need to register into a forum first. Okay, so for example, this is one of the most popular internet marketing forum on the internet. So before you are going to post anything, you need to register. All right, and then you need to set up a signature. So what does it mean, signature? So for example, okay, when you scroll down, lower part that will come up automatically, this is called signature for the forum. Okay, so you can put a link to your blog right here, and then you just write a sentence or two to tell the members what are you offering on your blog. For example, grab your free blog traffic course on at at blogtrafficgeek.com, and then create a link to your blog, or instantly download your free video course at blogtrafficgeek.com. Alright, so by doing that, every time you put a comment on someone's thread, okay, thread is also called uh, forum post. I'm going to use the thread. I'm going to use the word thread in this video. Okay, so basically, every time you comment on a thread or start a new thread, your signature will show up, and then there will be a link to your blog. This is how you get traffic with forum marketing. Okay, so step 3, reply to threads often. It is important to participate in the forum often and reply very, very often as well, because as you can see, every time there is basically this called post, it indicates how many times you reply or start a topic on in a forum. The more you have, the higher credibility people think that you have. Alright, so basically this has 900 over, this has 800 over. Alright, so this makes, when you give a comment or you start a thread, people think that you have high credibility, they can trust you, or you have been in the forum for some time, so they are more likely to click on your link to your blog or website. Okay, so step 4, focus your time on helping members who have urgent problems. Now some people who are doing internet marketing, they might face some problems that they can't solve, and they want they have no one to ask but in the forum. So if you solve their problems, they will be thankful, and it is there is a high probability that they are going to click on the link and come to your blog. Okay, so do this, and then it will also help other members which have the same urgent problems, and they find that what you offer them some help, and they will offer you some help as well. Okay, so let's come back to the alright, let's come back to the presentation. Step 5, start a thread. Okay, by posting thread and helping members, you might get some traffic, but it's not a lot. Probably if you help one member, you might get only one visitor to your blog. That's the minimum. Alright, so if you are planning to get more than 10 visitors from a forum per day, it is not enough by just replying to threads or comment on other people's thread. You need to start a thread, a topic your own, and with some contents in it. So there are some tips that I can share with you that will grab a lot of attention and attract many people to read your thread. Alright, let me show you something very powerful. When you start a thread, okay, when you reply to a thread, you get 1 or 2 visitors. But when you start a thread, just imagine one of this listen up response from VP of ClickBank. Okay, so if these are the views that this thread received. Let's imagine 355 people read your post, read your thread, and then 10%, maybe 40 people went to your blog or website. This starting a thread will give you much more traffic compared to just replying to people's thread. Okay, so the tips that I'm going to share with you to start an interesting thread, there are actually 3 tips. First is experimental threads. Experimental threads are basically you did an experiment on, for example, internet marketing, and you share it with the member. Something that you did some experiment that not many people have did, or no one have done it before. So this will attract lots of attention because it is something new and interesting. Forum members love to read this kind of thread. Okay, second one will be experience. It is not as interesting as experiment but you might not have lots of time to do experiment. You might have time to share some valuable experiments about the topic. If you are very good in blogging or you are very good in gardening, you might share some of your experience, very important experience that helps a lot of people to improve their blogging or gardening. Okay, instead of concepts and theories which they can read everywhere, they want something deeper and something more detailed, like an experience that they can trust. Okay, this will also attract lots of people to read. So for example, okay, how much would you buy this site? Okay, all of this, how to sell midlife crisis, something about Asian articles does not make sense. All these are experience. Alright. The number one IM tool that nobody uses. How do I monetize now? This is very experience uh related thread. So this kind of posts are these kinds of threads are actually most of the threads in the forum, and they attract lots of traffic. Okay, the third kind of thread that attracts lots of people are interesting threads. You might start a very interesting topic that it is very new. People love to read interesting stuff, not just forum members, but anyone, including uh, bloggers or any internet users. Alright, so I'm going to end the video here, and hope you get lots of traffic from forum marketing, and thank you.